Good morning, students. We can start our history class, chapter 4, the first cities. Already in previous class, we have studied what is the civilization, the Indus Valley civilization or the Harappan civilization, and how the city started and how the city is dividing. This all we have seen in the previous class, and today we can see about the society, the Harappan people society, and how it is dividing and what all the practices or the things they are having. This all we can see in or we can discuss in today's class. And we will see that the society itself, they are dividing the society itself, the people, they are dividing three groups. They are dividing into three groups. The first group, it is including those who are ruled and the administrated the city. Those who are ruling and the administrated the city, they are coming into the first group. And the second group, they are the merchants and those who are looking after the trade and the other business activities, and all those who are doing the merchants, they are coming in the second group. And the third group, they are the laborers, those who are doing the other works, they are coming in the third group, like farmers and all, they are coming into the third group. These are the division of the group. The people itself, they divided into groups, and these are the, we can find out these groups are, it is including in the Harappan civilization time. And we can see the administration of the city. The administration of the city, it is controlled by a committee of rich merchants and the priests. The administration of the city, who is controlling? It is controlling by the committee of the rich merchants and the priests. And they are looking after the sanitation. The people, the merchants and the priests, those who are controlled by the committee, they are looking after the sanitation and the regulations of the trade and the collections of taxes, maintenance of law and order. These are the work they are doing. The rich merchants and the priests, those who are controlled by the committee, they are doing. And as we can see, what are the food they are having. The wheat, barley, rice and vegetables are the main food they are eating. And we can find out they are having they are using the wheat and barley, they are using the bread, they are preparing the bread and all, and they are having, they are eating the fish and the meat also, and they like to eat the fruits like the pomegranate and bananas and all. And these are the food items we can find out from the Harappan people they were having. And as we can see, the dresses, what are the clothes they were having, the clothes and the ornaments they were wearing. And we can see the clothes. The men, they were using a shawl in their shoulder, and a piece of cloth like lungi they were using in their vest. That is the dress we can find out the people, the men they were using. And the women, they were using, they also covering a shawl in their shoulder, and they are keeping a small skirt in their waist. That is the dresses they were using, the men and the women they were using in the Harappan civilization time. And we can see the ornaments, what all the ornaments they were using in this time. The men, they were using the fillers and the necklace, finger rings and the armlets. These are used by the men. And the women, they were using or they are wearing the earrings, bangles, bracelets, necklace, the girdles and the ankles were made, they were using the women. And these all ornaments made with the shell, beads, gold and silver and copper. With these metals the ornaments are made, and the women and the men, they were using these ornaments we have seen. And next we can see the amusements. The amusements means the games or the activities, what all the people they were doing, or for the entertainments, for that what all the games they are practicing or they are doing. We can see here the Harappan children, they were played with the toys and all, and different toys we can find out making with the clay and all, we can find out from the Harappan civilization time. And the children, they were playing with the toys, and the altar people, they are enjoying the dancing and the music and all. The altar people, they were enjoying. This is the amusement we can find out from the, or we can see from the Harappan civilization time. And as we can see, the occupation of the Harappan people, what all the work or the occupation they are having. And we can find out the agriculture and the animal rearing was the main occupation. In the Harappan people, they are having the agriculture and the animal rearing, it is the main occupation, and they are doing the other occupations also like pottery, the metallurgy and the seal making and trading were some other occupations they are having. And we can see from the agriculture they are having the Harappans, they grow the wheat, pulses, barley, rice, sesame and linseed, mustard and peas. These are they are cultivating, and they are making the new tools and all. It is for ploughing and all, they are using the new tools, and it is easy to do the agriculture. And there it was rain was it is less, so what they were practicing or what they were doing, the farmers store the water for the irrigation. They are storing the water for the irrigation, and they are doing the agriculture there. And what all the this is the agriculture they are doing. And we can see the animals like buffalo, ox, sheep and goat were domesticated by the Harappans. The main, already we have seen the main occupation is an agriculture and the animals rearing, and we have seen what all the agriculture or the agriculture they were doing, or what all the things they were growing there. And thus the animals like buffalo, ox, sheep and goats were they are these are the domesticated by the Harappan people. And we have seen the pottery and the metallurgy, seal making and trading were some other occupation the people they were practicing. And we have seen about the society it is divided, and what all the foods they were having, and the clothes and the ornaments and the amusement and the occupations of the Harappan people we have seen. And next we can see the trade, what all the trade in that time they are having. And the people were engaged in flourishing the internal and the foreign trade. And the people they are having the trade, or what all the things they are having, they are giving or they are exchanging to other foreign places, and from there they are getting. And this is the trade they are having in that Harappan period time. And the people of Indus Valley had trade relations with the Sumer and many other towns around the Persian Gulf, and they are having the trade in the many foreign places and all. And here it is saying the they are having the trade in the Mesopotamia, now Iraq and the Afghanistan. Here and all they are having the connections of the trade. And next we can see, already we have seen the trade, and next we can see the art, craft and the handicraft. And from this period we can find out that the people they are having the art is still, because we have find out the bronze statue of dancing girl. You can see in the textbook itself the picture of a bronze statue of dancing girl, and other statue, it is a statue of a beard priest. He is having the beard, and he is covering the shawl in his shoulder, and his eyes were half closed. This is the statue we can find out from the Harappan civilization time. And other things also, the animals and the figures of men, animals and the birds painted on pottery, and this all we can find out in the Harappan civilization time. And with this and all we can see or we can say that the people they are having the artistic skills, because of by seeing this all the artist work and all, we can say that the people they are having the artist skill. And next we can see the seals. The archaeologists have discovered more than 2000 seals in many sites, and the most interesting seal is that the Lord Pashupati. And you can see the picture of the Lord Pashupati in your textbook. That is the main things or the interesting seal that time they find out the Lord Pashupati. And it is saying about the this seal, a person appearing like Lord Shiva is seated in a Lokic posture, and a deity is surrounded by the animals, and in this deity it is surrounded by the animals. He is sitting like the yogic posture, and around that we can find out the animals. It is surrounded by the animals. This is the seal we can find out, and the seals throw light on the religious beliefs of the people, and from the seal we can see, or it is drawing out the religious beliefs of the people. And next we can see the religious beliefs. What are the religious beliefs they are having? In that time, we did not find any temples or the shrines or anything in that period, but we have seen many clay figures of the mother goddesses and has been found at that time. We can see in your textbook the picture of a mother goddesses. This and all they were making with the clay, and these all we can we found in the Harappan civilization time, but they are not having any temples or the shrines or anything, but they are using with the clay figures and they are worshipping. And the Pashupati was one of the principal deities of the Harappan people, and already we have seen the Pashupati, it is one of the deities of the Harappan people. And the Harappan also worship trees and animals, and they are worshipping the trees and animals. These are the religious beliefs we can find out from the Harappan people. And next we can see the script. In that time, the Harappans have developed this art of writing, but the pictorial from the script called they use the pictorial and it is called the pictograph. And what are the scripts, or they developed the art of writing and they were written some scripts, and the script of this period is still not understand what all the things they have written. They started to write, and what are the things they have written now also we are not able to understand these scripts. And these are the things we have seen the Harappan people, the food and the clothes and ornaments, amusement, occupation and the trade, art and craft and the seals, religious beliefs and the script we have seen. And last we can see what are the decline of the civilization. The civilization came to an end, and for this what are the reason? The archaeologists have given many theories about the fall of this civilization. The archaeologists, they are giving many theories about the fall, how it came to an end. We can see. And the first it is saying, some historians believe that these cities were destroyed by an invaders, particularly by the Aryans. Some people they are saying when the Aryans people came, they destroyed these all things. So it came to an end, and other people they are saying, others believe that the civilization could have been destroyed by natural disasters like earthquakes or flood, and other believers they are saying maybe the natural disasters like earthquake or the flood, it came and it destroyed. And the third it is saying, some historians believe that the rivers might have changed their courses and the result was that this region turned to desert, and other they are saying that maybe the rivers it might have changed their courses and it became the desert and it came to an end. And other, at Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, fractured skulls have been found, and in the Mohenjo-daro and the Harappa they found the fractured skulls, and by seeing that they are saying that maybe something it indicates a possible massacre and it destroyed. These are the four things it is saying for the decline of the civilization. And today we can sum up the chapter, and we have studied from this chapter what the civilization, what is the civilization, the Indus Valley civilization, how the city started and how the society it is divided, and what are the food they were eating, the clothes and the ornaments and the amusement, the occupations, the trade, art and craft and the seals, religious beliefs and the scripts. This all we have discussed from this chapter, and we have seen what is the decline of the civilization. So I think all of you understood this chapter. Thank you.